Football has a problem. Concussions are killing the game. Despite advances in helmet technology, data analytics, and real-time detection, concussions continue to be an issue at all levels of the game. The NFL even reported an 18% increase in the 2022 season. Current equipment is not doing enough to protect our players from concussions, CTE, and rotational twisting injuries. Here are helmets from Rhino and Shoot, the NFL's two leading helmet manufacturers. While the outer shells look flashy, they don't provide enough benefit from a safety standpoint. In fact, the outer shells are very similar, as their weights and wall thicknesses are within 10% of each other. It's not really the outer shell that protects players. It's the inside that counts. These inner liners are responsible for handling the impacts and preventing injury. Now look at a Rhino Kinetics liner. It's important to note that our liner fits right into our injection molded shell, which is the same size as existing helmets. The Rhino Kinetics liners don't use the same materials or manufacturing methods the other companies use. We don't use Rhino's made-in-China foam or fancy 3D printed lattices. We don't use Shoot's injection molded cones. We don't use Zenith's molded cups. And we don't use Vicus's soft shell and interior foam. We manufacture our liners using a patent-pending industrial blow molding process. Blow-molded products are known for their tough, durable properties and are commonly found in consumer packaging, industrial, and automotive applications. Some examples include toys, construction barrels, water bottles, detergent containers, or your car's air duct system. Our approach to helmet liners is entirely unique, not only in the material and manufacturing process, but also in the technologies we use to absorb the force of an incoming hit. Rhino Kinetics' patent-pending safety system offers 4 distinct stages of kinetic energy absorption. Working in harmony, these stages provide a revolutionary solution which aims to reduce concussions, CTE, and rotational twisting injuries. Let's take a look at these 4 stages and how they compare to current liners. Stage 1. Linear impact diversion. Current liners take the incoming kinetic load and absorb it as a direct linear force compressing into a small section of padding and directly into your head. The Rhino Kinetics liner takes the linear force of a hit and diverts it laterally around the head, which reduces a significant percentage of the incoming kinetic energy. We have improved upon a concept 23 million years in the making, as woodpeckers evolved to have their tongues surround their brains, cushioning the impact as they peck thousands of times a day, yet sustaining no concussions. Stage 2. Kinetic load distribution. Here we take the kinetic load of the hit and redistribute it over a larger surface area. While current liners spread the load over a surface area of around 50 square inches, our liner offers up to 880 square inches of kinetic diffusion, which is the equivalent kinetic surface area of 2 automotive airbags. Stage 3. Progressive deceleration. It is important to note the Rhino Kinetics liner has an air pressure-filled outer membrane. This cross-section of the outer membrane shows the 3 shape layers nestled inside. These shape layers can be customized to different shapes, diameters, wall thicknesses, and air pressures, in order to provide specific protection depending on a player's position. For example, data shows quarterbacks most often sustain concussions falling backward as the rear of their helmet contacts the ground. Using this data, we can adjust individual shape layers, whether it be by shape, wall thicknesses, or other variables, in order to provide specific protection based upon a player's position. A light hit may only activate the first shape layer, but harder hits may activate the second and third shape layer in order to properly redistribute the force of the impact and slow down the incoming force. Stage 4. Rotational twist absorption. New neurological research is showing that twisting forces brought on by off-centered hits may cause more damage than straight linear impacts. The Rhino Kinetics liner is specifically designed to reduce the rotational component of an impact. Shape layers extending above the head absorb force and slow down rotational acceleration. This results in less torque on the brainstem and may reduce the risk of diffuse axonal injuries. This technology is not limited to helmets. We will use the same concepts in developing an improved shoulder pad scheduled for a later release date. We built a proof of concept and tested it at Purdue University's independent third-party lab. The Purdue test results showed our proof of concept model reduced the impact on the testing head by over 30% compared to Rydell's SpeedFlex and Zenith liners. Where our proof of concept consisted of a single layer of 3 round tubes, the production model will have 3 layers of complex shapes, which will effectively increase our kinetic absorption surface area by over 6 times, from 132 square inches in our proof of concept to up to 880 square inches in our production model. With the testing from Purdue combined with our 3D printed models, we now have the data necessary to cut our production molds. From those molds, we will blow mold production parts, which are required for certification at Virginia Tech and NOXI. A NOXI certification sticker on your part is required for it to be used on a field of play. Rhino Kinetics will blow mold our liners and injection mold our shells in Mount Gilead, Ohio, located 45 minutes north of Columbus, Ohio. The industrial complex was originally a plastic molding plant and has the 480-volt electrical power needed to run the blow molders already in place. A large silo capable of receiving plastic pellets in bulk is set up and equipped with a vacuum delivery system for feeding the pellets to the blow molders. 2 trucking docks for shipping the finished product and warehouse storage space are conveniently located directly across from the production area, minimizing handling costs. Additionally, the 22,000 square foot space will be leased from Vintage Industries at a reduced rate and includes a conference room, 5 private offices, restrooms, a break room, 3-station CAD and engineering room, and a quality inspection room. As a contribution from Bruce Weeks, Rhino Kinetics Football will be receiving the equipment necessary to begin blow molding the liners, including 4 blow molders, 4 plastic granulators, 2 RF welders, 2 hot stamping presses, and 1 water cooling tower. Our founder, Bruce Weeks, designs parts, molds, and automation technologies for the blow molding industry through his company, RAM Technologies, and holds a variety of patents related to industrial technologies. One of these technologies is called in-mold deflash. Large industrial blow-molded parts generally have plastic flash around the perimeter. Typically, this flash is removed by a trim press or manually by operators. In-mold deflash removes the flash from the part while the mold is still closed and under full clamp tonnage. When the part comes out of the mold, the flash is already removed and ready to be recycled, eliminating the need for a trim press or additional work for operators. This allows us to cut labor costs by over 50% and shorten each part cycle time. Here is an air duct used in the Honda Odyssey, one of over 22 million Honda blow-molded parts that have used our deflash technology, saving Honda money on every Civic, Accord, and Odyssey manufactured. In addition to Honda, tens of millions of parts have been blow-molded and deflashed using our technology by Whirlpool, Crayola, Little Tikes, and Karoku. Our in-mold deflash is one of 10 cost-saving technologies that will be licensed to Rhino Kinetics Football. Our manufacturing and production power allows us to produce an affordable liner right here in the United States while competing directly with China dollar for dollar. Not only is this a great investment opportunity, but you can help save our nation's greatest game, football. This investment opportunity is being offered to NFL players first. For more information, a prospectus, or to contact us, follow the link in the description.